an opportunity on the social media site to monetize with us, you can do it through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Big O Live, Super Live, Tango, and YouTube. You have a chance to monetize whatever the purchase objects that's there, or whatever the products is there you purchase, and it will go toward helping us do what we need to do here. So thank you so much. Now it's important that we take this title and kind of think about it. The title is Relationships, Handling the Truth. One of the things that we know, honesty, being trustworthy is very important as a cornerstone for success in a healthy relationship. So the point we're at now, we have a lot of people that don't want you to be truthful with them. One of the words that keeps everybody off balance is hearing the word no. No have a tendency to send something to us because it's a sense of rejection. But I also think the word no also has another outlet it can be said. It can be said that it gives you an opportunity to adjust to what you heard and look at other avenues, but it gives the person that you are asking to an opportunity to be honest and truthful with you. See, being able to have, truth is important. It is important that you handle the truth. So you have to make sure your well-beings are in order, meaning that you need to make sure your mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, financial, social, psychological well-beings are in order so you can handle the truth. You can handle being told no. So the thing about we must be able to focus on just the title, handling the truth. That's a big challenge for a lot of us. Some of us can't deal with it. It's understandable. But you ought to work yourself in a position so you can, because if your well-beings are stable and mature, you will not get emotional about what you accept, whatever it is, and you begin to think and believe or work on what you can do to get what you need. Say it like that. I'm going to say something, but get what you need. Meaning, if you asking for something, and if you can't get it there, you got to come up with a way. It might need be you make adjustment here, there, but you can get push you in the position to think about it and come up with a plan B, C, D, and E. That's what handling the truth is all about. So as we go through this segment, we want to look at some things like what does relationship truth mean? Too many times we focus on just being a part of something. See, we have relationships, family relationships. We have friendships. We have romantic relationships. We have work relationships, community. We have organizations. We have many relationships we're a part of, but we're also in relationships just to be a part. But there's going to be some point in that relationship that require you to be able to handle the truth dealing with that relationship. So when we say relationship truth, what does it mean? We have to look at it this way. Truth in a relationship is about being genuine. See, that's one of the words that people have a challenge with, because we sometimes we just play roles in our life. And we play a role of just being what we feel that it is. Truth of the matter is, genuine is being yourself and being comfortable with yourself, not sitting your representative. In relationships, especially when you first go through the tiers of relationship, the social acquaintance, the friendship, the romantic, the lifelong part, you're going to experience people sitting there representing, but they only can last for so long. See, the truth will prevail. The truth will come out because the genuineness of them will show their real self. That's why we say when people show themselves, believe what you see. Then you have to make a decision whether you want to stay there or you will decide to get out of there. You decide to move on. And I always said, run as fast as you can. So truth in a relationship, again, is being genuine as well as authentic with your partner. If you want to have a relationship that is healthy, you have to be genuine and authentic. Be your real self. Be true to yourself, to who you are and whom you are. It, it a lot of times means saying what you feel and think without hiding or suppressing or manipulating your words. That's why we have to be careful when we use responding to people and they ask you for something. If you know you're not able to provide it, you have to say no, even though it may hurt you to do that, but you must sing our true feelings. We have to say what we need to say because it works better for other individuals because they can hear the truth and now they can respond to it. You can't determine how they handle the truth, but you can present the truth to them and they can do what they think is best. It requires saying what you feel again and think. See, truth telling means that you don't have to worry about being caught in a lie. See, my mom always told me if you tell one, you got to tell a lie from that point on to cover up that lie. So when you're thinking about truth telling, when you think about people being honest with you, you have to, so you can trust them, you have to have them to be able to tell the truth. And it's just truly not thinking about being caught up in something that's not honest. When you tell the truth, you can feel at ease, living your life in a carefree manner. See, without the burdens of wondering when the lie will come to light, because it will come to light. And we have to be very careful about part of the truth. See, omission is another way of lying. See, when you omit something from the answer, you're still trying to manipulate. You're still suppressing. You're still hiding the true words that needs to be said. So be very careful about leaving something out because you're trying to draw the conclusion that that person can't handle the truth. See, but you shouldn't do that. Allow them to be mature enough or stable enough to handle the truth. So you give them the truth. Do not try to parse your words. Just be authentic and be genuine. See, when you do that, there's no room to wonder how the truth impact your life and the one you love. When you tell the truth, you can walk away feeling good about yourself, feeling good that you're honest. That's why it's so important in a relationship, especially in the associate and eventually the acquaintance stage. You have to be intentional about what you're doing. That means is you be honest with people to let them know what you want out of that relationship. Don't go for the ride and not be authentic. Don't just jump in the car and not be genuine. Ask the questions. And when they tell you the truth, and then they show you the truth, believe what you heard and believe what you see. That's what relationship means. Relationship truth means. Then you have to ask yourself, why is truth and honesty important to a relationship? Truth is important because it shows whether you're genuine or authentic. See, we have to believe how people respond to things. We have to believe what is not true. Because when you believe that they're being honest with you, you can now see a positive direction. Because when you can't see the truth and can't hear the truth from them, it does cause something in your life. See, telling what is not true may result in legal and social penalties. Let me repeat that. Telling what is not true may result in legal and social penalty, the consequences of that lie, the consequences of not telling the truth. See, conversely, a dedicated pursuit of true characteristics allows you to seek through the BS. It calls you to be the investigator. It calls you to be Inspector Gadget. It calls you to be a great scientist. It calls you to be the historian, because you go back and think about things. You go research. It calls you to be an awesome truth seeker. See, honesty is one of those things that are intuitively known as a good thing. Honesty is one of those very important things that you have to be truthful to make sure you are authentic and genuine. But if we really stumble a lot trying to actually put into practice simply truth, this can cause your relationships to be unhealthy. So when you want to be in a relationship where you have open and honest communication, it's necessary to create a healthy, sustainable mateship. Honesty is the foundation for trust. Honesty is the foundation for trust in a relationship. Trust is necessary for a relationship to function and thrive. So that's something I want you to make sure you think about. Honesty is the foundation for trust. But trust is necessary for a relationship to function and thrive. That means a healthy relationship. We're not talking about an unhealthy relationship. We're talking about a positive relationship, because you have positive communication by being open and honest. Your relationship are successful, long lasting. If you seek commitment, you will encounter that. Once you get commitment, your relationship thrives to get your favorite outcome. See, when you're always honest with someone, it tells them that they can trust you in the things you say. It helps them to know they can believe your promises and commitment. See, if you don't tell the truth, people don't believe what you're saying. You may say, I'm committed, but your actions are being dishonest, lack trust, shows that you're not really committed. See, relationships are built on trust. So honesty is very important to the relationship. We depend on our partners, our mates, being our port in the storm. We depend on our mates to be there through challenging times. See, a person who we can trust with our thoughts, feelings and heart. That's the port in the storm. Being honest with your partner or mate also facilitates healthy communication, open and honest, effective communication, which is also necessary for a functioning relationship. So it's significant, it is really significant to speak the truth in a relationship. And here's some tips for speaking the truth in a relationship. Listen first before reacting. Listen to understand the other side. Set aside your own assumptions, conclusions, and bias. Again, active listening skill. Listen first before you respond. You can tell a person how they're not really to be genuine, authentic is that when you come up, when you meet them and you start talking, asking questions, they won't let you finish the question. Or they won't let you talk. That tells me they're not in a position to even be in a functioning, healthy relationship. They constantly using sign language because they don't want to hit the other side. They don't care to understand what you have to say. They want to manipulate you. As I said earlier, they want to suppress you or allow you to get the words out because they know the truth really bothers them. Listen first. Speak your truth in love. Be rational and kind. Are you rational? Are you a kind person? By being rational and kind, it allows you to get closer to your partner. You can ask for permission to share your opinion. Speak your truth in love. Be respectful. A healthy relationship, rapport are essential for effectively expressing truth to your mate and others. Temper truth with love. Communicate the truth to others in a order to help both of you be successful. These are why it's important to speak the truth so you can have a healthy relationship. We need to look at the power of speaking the truth in intimate relationships. People say that truth is subjective. It is. Yeah, your truth might not be my truth, but the truth is the truth. And if you're a genuine and authentic person, your truth will set you free. Can you handle the truth? See, people say that truth will set you free. And it does. Because when you ask a question that tell you the truth, you can move forward. You're not going to be stuck in that place. You'll be able to move forward because you'll be able to make decisions that's best for you and that relationship. As we talk about truth will set you free, some people may say many things about the truth, but not many really speak theirs. They say things about the truth, but they can't even speak the truth. Sadly, this is a huge missed opportunity for radical and authentic self-expression. But what's worse is that not speaking our truth stands in the way of having deep and meaningful relationships. You see how important the truth is? If you don't speak the truth, you cannot have a deep and meaningful, healthy relationship. So we don't even realize that by not sharing our truth, we deprive ourselves of what we most value. And we value love. So when you have an opportunity, don't omit, don't lie, just tell the truth. It tells others that you're authentic and genuine. See, speak the truth, you speak in love. And this is how it becomes valuable, because truth and intuition see, when you understand truth and intuition, it reassures you. Knowing the truth feels smooth and liberated. Allows you to put you in a position to deal with what is occurring. See, we can't deal with things if we're not truthful. Because when we lack the truth, there's fear introducing figments of our imagination while telling ourselves that my intuition is off, in the hope that I am wrong. We all have intuition for a reason. Innate wisdom is always with us. The only real valuable thing is intuition. You have been there at some time in your life. Even Albert Einstein said, I'm not going into a philosophical debate on what truth is and what it means. The truth is that we all live in separate reality. Our reality are constructed by a unique way of thinking. Our reality is constructed by a unique way of thinking. There can be one situation, and if there are 6 people involved, there's going to be 6 different stories. You've probably heard of this where you line up 12 people, ask them to pass something to the 12th person. And when they get to the 12th person, they are to repeat what was told to them. You tell that first person, they tell the second, all the way to the 12th. I can guarantee the story will not be the same. Because we want to add our own reality into it. So we have 6 different stories. They're all valid. They're all true. So that tells you truth can become in separate reality. So you ask yourself, why do people resist the truth? That old cliche, the truth hurts. See, the truth is like a magnifying glass. It makes you small. So it hurts you when you actually see yourself for who you are and whose you are. See, the truth is like a warm, fuzzy blanket. It's nice to snuggle. But we do know that when we're all snug and warm, we also left home too. See, the human brain does not enjoy receiving information that's threatening or threatens our self-esteem, shatter our pre-existing beliefs, makes our daily lives more difficult, or threaten our status. So that gives us the opportunity to resist because the truth hurts. And since we're not handling the truth very well, the only remaining default actions are cheating, lying, backstabbing, deception, betrayal, the lack of communication, selective memory, or no communication. Ask me if you have, and I'm asking you as well, have you experienced any of those? When people are not genuine and not authentic. You think you're protecting that person, but you're really hurting yourself. Because now I identify you as lying. I identify you as deception, or deceptive, betrayal. You lack communication skill. You have selective memory. Matter of fact, you have no communication. So we have to say that when we identify that people can't handle the truth, we have to think about that puts your partner with no choice but to move on. And then when you can't handle the truth, you're going to lash back or remove yourself from conversation, go into a corner, retort some things that is harmful or hurtful, cry out to be comforted, or yell from being outraged. These are the things happen when you can't handle the truth. No wonder folks lied to us. No wonder. No wonder people want drunk. The tears, retaliation, outcry of being unloved or unsupported while being told the truth. So when we say we want the truth, we're lying because you can't handle the truth. If we're involved, indeed, advocates of truth, as we say we are, we must not only tell the truth, but be open to receive the truth. Like I said, no one can handle the truth in a relationship. Not being able to handle real truth becomes directly linked to things like insecurity, ego, validation, and competitiveness. Truth becomes adjustable based on the inability of our subconscious to handle and accept things that do not fit into our personal belief. That's the truth of the matter. See, when someone can't handle the truth, he or she is called a pure denialist. A person who denies the existence, truth, or validation of something despite proof and strong evidence that is real, true, or valid. Someone who practices that is denying, that is known as denialism. We refer when truth is present to speak in our favor and defense. But truth knows no one and represent no one. It is a standalone. Truth is a standalone statement of what it is and what happened. It doesn't even offer a why. I think that's one of the major problems that we have about handling the truth. When we're told the truth, it's so direct. We don't have the position of able to say why. It stands alone. You can't handle the truth. See, you can't say why. That's why a lot of us use sign language. When people are telling you the truth, your response is to be shameful or shame that person or be insulting or make them feel guilty because not you need to be right. It's a standalone statement. You can't handle the why. See, when truth is the way of life, it poses no threat. Because living in the way of truth is only about one thing: knowing the facts. Facts come from experience. Facts come from surveys and data. No one wants to accept the data because they can't handle the why. They can't handle the truth. Some people says no such thing as real truth. See, truth and real are wrapped up in one word: truth. See, sometimes truth is a gentle fact, but as truth is hidden and must be exposed, it is gritty, raw, and a rough reality of what is factual. When it comes to a relationship, repercussions of knowing the truth is demonstrative of how we handle the truth. See, knowing the truth puts us in the position as in the fact to handle the truth. So our partners say love is gone. And she would like to end it. You can't handle the truth. But they're being authentic, they're being genuine. Because if they tell you love is gone, and I would like to end it, you want to know the why. But it's the truth. You don't need it's a standalone. It's telling you love is gone. And I want to end this relationship. That's your why. So we have to make sure truth matters in relationships. Because without truth, Relationship cannot succeed in the long term. If you're out for what they call casual, you don't want to go no further than casual. You can lie as much as you want to because you're not going to be around long enough to know the why and know the truth. People who can't tell the truth have no remorse. If you want to have peace, joy, have a connection by soul, and have the love of a partner, you must understand what truth is and what truth does. That's the statement. Telling the truth is the title. Can you have the truth? I believe there's a few things are as liberating as the truth. I would always rather want to hear a difficult truth than a lie, because it opens up the possibility of connection and love. A favorable outcome is long term. See, you will often be better off telling the truth and not lying. What do you want? Do you know how to implement truth? Or you just simply tell the truth because you're genuine, because you are thankful that you're blessed to be able to be in this situation? Truthfulness in a relationship must be practiced. It must be practiced. And this is how you practice it. These are some guidelines. Nothing is too hard for communication. See, when you learn to trust and tell the difficult truth in a relationship, you can be yourself in that relationship. If you want healthy communicating difficult truth to your partner, I would suggest check out the blog that's available, How to Communicate Effectively to Increase Connection and Intimacy. And log out. Stress-free relationships. Telling truth telling means that you don't have to worry about being caught in a lie. You can be in a relationship and feel at ease. Live your life in a carefree manner without the burdens of wondering when the lie will come to light, or wondering how it will impact your life and the ones you love. Truth make you feel good about yourself. Truth make you feel good about yourself. And that's very important. That puts you at peace. See, most of us don't want to be lied to. So when we lie to others, the part of us who is in touch with our values feel bad about our behavior. We have the best quality of life when we act in accordance with our values. Truth telling leads to respect. Truth telling allows you as a partner in a relationship. Put in overtime. You put time in that relationship when people are telling you the truth. It will create safety in your relationship. And being truthful will likely also create respect for yourself within you and create contentment that make you feel good about your choices. The truth makes you feel good. Gives you the respect. Because you can respect your own self for being truthful. And you respect others when they're truthful. Truth is good for our health. Because we are hardwired for truth, not lies now. We are hardwired for truth. And lies lead to stress response. So you have a lie detector in your body that measure stress response. See, that lie detector, that stress response in your body, and it responds to it. It's detrimental to your health to lie. Whereas the truth is a health enhancer. Truth telling allows us to learn life lessons. Truth telling increases humanity in our world. The ultimate goal is to be able to handle the truth in your relationship. Our title is Relationship Handling the Truth. When you're truthful, you feel good. You can be successful. So make sure you focus on being honest and truthful in your relationship. Then you can experience true love. You can experience a healthy relationship. And that's our ultimate goal. It was awesome coming before you today to kind of share some points on our title, which is Relationship Handling the Truth. So hopefully when you walk away from here, you're able to handle it. If you was already doing, shout out to you. But keep doing what you're doing. And you will have a successful, healthy relationship with family, friends, romantic, work, community, and organization. But you can have the best relationship with yourself by telling the truth. Because you have a lot of tech inside you called a stress. A stress sensor. It says something ain't right. Something wrong. Even when you lie. It's a response in your body. So be blessed and be safe. I want to thank you so much. As I said, join the Brothers of 586 Monday here in the Central Florida area down in Tampa. They'll be there from Monday through next Sunday. Having their Wondering River Conclave. Yes, in Conclave, Tampa 2025. And shout out, I'll be there too as well. So if you're in that area, let's make it do what it do. It was a pleasure coming before you. I want to thank you and others who was instrumental in making sure this happened. I didn't give a shout out to everybody, but I thank you for taking time to be here and supporting what we're doing. Hopefully you learned something from it, and you be blessed and be safe as we get ready to get out of here. I just want you to understand that God has so many things planned for you. He loves you. He wants you to be the best. This puts you in a position when you're truthful, you can't let go. be safe. I want to tell y'all I love each and every one of you all from my heart. And I just want to say, I love you. And there's a thing to do about it. Next week we're not gonna have maybe one show next week. We'll see, but we're gonna make it do what it do. Probably gonna be Wednesday. So be safe, be blessed, and make it do what it do. Make it do what it do, because I want to let you know I love you, and ain't a thing you can do about it.